Mr. Kapoor, was it taken for granted that you're going to be an actor? क्योंकि आप पृथ्वीराज कपूर के बेटे हैं.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, I opted for science in college, and I wanted to become an engineer, aerodynamic engineer. Imagine the number of crashes we would have had if I had become an engineer. My God.
तो मतलब आप थोड़ा आपके चाइल्डहुड के बारे में बताएंगे कि माहौल कैसा था कि एक्टर आप कैसे बन गए फिर?
मैं माहौल मेरा बड़ा खूबसूरत है. जिस माहौल में मैं पैदा हुआ, मतलब पैदा तो मैं यहाँ चन्नी रोड अजंक्य हॉस्पिटल में हुआ था, लेकिन उसके बाद हम कैलकाटा चले गए. फिर कैलकाटा में थोड़ी सी स्कूलिंग हुई. माय फादर वाज वर्किंग इन बंगाली मूवीज, एंड देन when we came back to Bombay, we stayed at Matunga. It was a beautiful suburb that we stayed in. In those days, I very distinctly remember that there was only one car in the whole lane. It used to be called Hollywood Lane, as a matter of fact, because it's a house all those people, the actors who come from Calcutta, they migrated from there, and it was full of actors and writers and directors. And we were very fortunate that we had Khalsa College on one side with a beautiful playing field, ground, and we had VJTI, the institute, behind us, again with a beautiful field. So I grew up playing a lot. I was indulging in sports of all kinds. And then, and I was schooling very far, distinct from my house. I was schooling here at Uges Road, at Neura School. And I did my metric from here. And then I went to Ruya College there, in Matunga, because it was near to my house and convenient. And I took up science, and you have to get up very early in the morning for science practicals. But that is all that I did in my college. I did my practicals at Ruya College, and the rest of the time I spent at Xavier's, because I was very closely associated with Xavier's. I played a lot of table tennis championships there. I also had a canteen account there. And the other time I spent at Elphinstone College, because all my classmates from my Neura school they were all from this side, and they went to Elphinstone. So that's the reason that after a couple of years of college, I got bored of college. कुछ सालों के बाद मैंने कॉलेज छोड़ दिया. Or I went back to my father and I told him I want to join the theatres. That is how I joined Prithvi Theatres, and that is how I became an actor.
Is this right? ये मैंने सुना है कि पृथ्वी थिएटर में आपका तनख्वाह 50 रुपए का था पहले.
Yes, I joined Prithvi Theatres at 50 rupees. My God, 50 रुपए बहुत पैसे हुआ करते थे, फिर भी बहुत कम थे. और हम अपनी अम्मा से बहुत पैसे मार के ले जाया करते थे. बेचारी नाटी सी हुआ करती थी, कबड़ खोलती थी, यूं करके नीचे कुछ निकालने के लिए हम ऊपर से हाथ डालकर 100 का नोट निकाल लेते थे. आई स्टिल रिमेंबर दैट.
वहाँ पृथ्वी थिएटर से जब आप फिल्म्स में शुरू किया आपका करियर, Did you? It was not very easy, isn't it? क्योंकि आपके फादर ने आपको लॉन्च तो नहीं किया जैसे आजकल लॉन्च करते हैं स्टार सन्स को.
नहीं, पृथ्वी थिएटर्स वाज बेसिकली अ ट्रेनिंग स्कूल. और वो 4 साल जो हमने वहाँ पर गुजारे, उसमें बहुत कुछ सीखा हमने, बहुत कुछ पाया, और उसी को लेकर हम आगे निकल गए. In 1952 I joined my first movie, Jeevan Jyoti. I did with Mahesh Kaul, because Mahesh Kaul saw me doing Pathan, my father's play. He saw me doing the role of Bahadur Khan in Pathan, and that's how he selected me.
ये आपकी जो पहली जो 4-5 फिल्में थी वो चली नहीं, खास चली नहीं, तो आपको I believe आप एक
मेरे 4-5 फिल्में नहीं, मेरे कुछ 40-50 फिल्में नहीं चली. मैं समझता हूँ, मुझे खुद याद नहीं कितनी फिल्में, लेकिन बहुत सारी फिल्में थी और 5 साल तक कुछ नहीं चली और काफ़ी हाल ख़राब था.
आप अपने आप को you used to call yourself a male starlet?
A male starlet?
Because you were so disgusted with what, with the films not doing well.
I was, होता है, हर एक तो जवानी होती है, ऊपर से शादी कर ली थी हमने, ऊपर से बच्चा भी पैदा हो चुका था। फिर सबसे बड़ी बात ये थी कि हम राज कपूर के भाई थे, पृथ्वीराज कपूर के बेटे थे, गीता बाली के खावंद थे, हम कुछ नहीं थे। तो ये बड़ी चीज़ें छुपती हैं एक उम्र में, और वही बातें होती हैं जो इंसान को जोश दिलाती हैं, जो इंसान के लिए एक becomes a source of inspiration to do something and an incentive to go out there and create your own identity.
आपने शादी बहुत जल्दी कर ली ना, didn't you, at a very young age?
My father got married at 18. I got married at 23. Fair enough. Raj Kapoor got married earlier, I think. He got married at 22.
When you wanted to marry Geeta ji, was there any opposition at home, or they were all right about it?
No.
How did you marry Geeta ji?
There was no opposition. As a matter of fact, when I got married, I told them that I was in love. We are having no affair as such, but I was terribly in love with her. And जब मेरी शादी की बात हुई, मेरी फैमिली यहाँ पे थी नहीं, not my father, my mother, राजी थे यहाँ पर, लेकिन राजी को मैंने शादी के बाद बताया कि मैं शादी करके आ चुका हूँ. So and there was no objection. As a matter of fact, when I rang up my father, पापा जी को मैंने फ़ोन किया कि पापा जी बहू ले आया हूँ मैं, तो कहते फिर आ जाओ फिर यहाँ पर भोपाल में और हमको आके बताओ. He was in Bhopal with the theatre at that time. तो आओ हमें आकर बताओ और हम आशीर्वाद दें. The next day I took a train with my wife and we went down to Bhopal. I performed as a matter of fact there in the theatre. And, और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि उसके बाद that night I had promised my father that when I get married I would like to be more with you. And since I'm a smoking man, drinking man, I run away from you. It's very customary. बाप के सामने इज्जत बहुत करते हैं. I said मैं आपकी इज्जत वैसे भी करूँगा. Why can't I do that? But after I get married. So I kept my promise. After I got married, I went to my father, I took a glass, poured both of us a drink, said cheers, and I smoked in front of him. And I felt I didn't feel bad about it, because I did it all my life till the end, and that kept me nearer to him, and I spent a lot of time with him.
आपको जो ये टाइटल मिला कि you were called the rebel star. Why were you called the rebel star?
उन दिनों में फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में, हमारी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में 3 महारथी थे. मिस्टर राज कपूर, मिस्टर दिलीप कुमार और मिस्टर देवानंद. और उसके बाद फिर हम लोग बिल्कुल सीढ़ी के जो नीचे होते हैं वहाँ पर आते थे हम लोग. And they didn't even bother about us. So what I was trying to do is break through that wall. I was not trying to be a conformist कि जो ठीक है हाँ यहीं है तो यहीं पड़े हुए. नहीं, I'll climb up the ladder, go there, break through that wall and make myself something. And they called me the rebel star for that.
Was it very dizzy up there?
Because I hadn't been there at all. It was very new to me. But I would tell you one thing, in all sincerity, मेरी बीवी जिसका नाम गीता बाली, she was a very mature person. And she stood by me like a pillar, even when I was a non-entity, and even after I had an identity. तो यानी कि इस सारे माहौल में अगर एक बंदा था जिसने मुझे पकड़ के रखा था, who had faith in me, उसे यकीन था कि ये आदमी कुछ ना कुछ ज़रूर एक दिन करेगा. And who also held me down. Don't go overboard. She did that, and that's the reason I did some very good pictures after that. I did Dil Dekhe Dekho, I did Junglee, I did Professor, I did some very nice movies. As a matter of fact, even Teesri Manzar I signed was during her. I started Teesri Manzar, and she died when I was making Teesri Manzar. And Teesri Manzar also was because of her and my association with Nasir Hussain.
Shall we talk about Yahoo? That was Yahoo and Shammi Kapoor are synonymous.
Yahoo was something that was there all the time within me. And the first opportunity it got, it came out. And that was in Tumsa Nahi Dekha. It was not in Junglee. It started with Tumsa Nahi Dekha. वो एक भांगड़े का वो है ना, सर पे टोपी लाल गाना, वो उसमें वो लड़की भागती है, लड़का उसके पीछे भागता है, वो याहू करके भागता है. That Yahoo expression was embedded in my mind. It came from there. वो चलता गया. I did the same thing in दिल देखे देखो. वहाँ पे भी वो लड़की भागती है, लड़का उसके पीछे भागता है, गिरता है, याहू करता है, और वो यार चुलबुला वो गाना गाता है. Eventually that thing whole culminated in a song. In the whole situation, the whole scene of Junglee is built on this. That here is a man who doesn't smile, who is absolutely an introvert, who hasn't expressed anything in life except he knows what money is. And for the first time he falls in love. He's cowed down by the storm, he's got snow around him, everything. But there's a beauty who overcomes everything. And then eventually, when the doors and windows open up, he comes out with that one expression. And that was Yahoo. And the whole song was made because of that.
After that, you were called the Yahoo star.
Oh, I don't know. But that was a good song. It was a very good moment in that picture. It was a good, very good expression. It was, I think, very original.
Mr. Kapoor, जब उन्होंने after Evening in Paris, he started working with Rajesh Khanna, because Rajesh Khanna was the next big thing in Aradhana and other films. Did that hurt you? How were you able to take that transition from, that, how were you able to tell yourself, look, it doesn't work anymore?
It didn't hurt me at all. As a matter of fact, Rajesh Khanna coming into the movies, Rajesh Khanna used to be at my house over here. यहाँ पे बच्चा मेरे सामने बड़ा हुआ in the film industry. और उसने जो कुछ किया है उससे मैं कैसे hurt हो सकता हूँ? And I knew where he was going. So Shakti Babu took him, no, not at all. As a matter of fact, I used to go on the sets of Kati Patang before Aradhana and suggest, as a matter of fact, I sat on the music of R.D. Burman's Kati Patang songs. So Kaka was a good friend till he became a superstar.
I think you did Andaz also, which was one of your last films as a hero, isn't it? And how did you feel when just this guest appearance of his walked away with all the accolades?
That's what superstars are all about. I was on my way out, he was on his way to the top. And he was excellent. That role fit him to a glove. As a matter of fact, I suggested him for that role. Because the whole movie was built around characters which Sachin Baumek, Ramesh Seppi, myself, we sat on the script. And the script was directly taken from a French movie, Un homme et une femme, man and a woman. And he was just perfect for it. He would go that far in it that they would give him that much footage, and he got a super song behind it, a super hit song. Don't forget that super hit song, Zindagi. So it goes places. So when your luck is running, you bet on any number it comes in.
Did you like your little stint as a character artist?
After,
yes.
I enjoyed some movies extremely. Like I'll tell you, I enjoyed working with Raj Kapoor. I never worked with Raj Kapoor. So I enjoyed doing Prem Rog with him, and I thought that was an excellent movie. I enjoyed doing Vidhata with Dilip Kumar. Again, I thought it was a good role. I performed well, and my darshaks, they all liked it. I liked some roles. I liked my role in Pan Prag ad. I did an ad with Ashok Kumar, only for the reason that I have never worked with Ashok Kumar. It was my, he's my idol, and I wanted to work, and I never had an opportunity. This is the first time I was offered कि जी एक ad है पान पराग का, दादा मुनि कर रहे हैं, आप करेंगे? हाँ 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 मैं ज़रूर करूँगा. I didn't know it was going to get so popular. The ad became so popular that people knew me more by the Pan Prague ad than by Junglee. They forgot I was in movies.
There was also a little period when you directed films, isn't it?
I directed 2 movies. I did one, Manoranjan, which was a takeoff from Irme Ladus. It was a stage play I saw in London. And another was Bundle Bars. That is again with Rajesh Khanna as the hero. I enjoyed making Manoranjan with Sanjeev and Zenith. Excellent performances I got from both of them. I loved the movie. I enjoyed my time there. Bundle Bars was a bad experience. Let's forget about it.
Was it disappointing that both the films did not work?
I didn't make any. I mean, that is not my. I was not set out to become a director, to make that into my career. I wanted to do something for a change. I did it. I wanted that experience. That was that. Yes, if they had both become Silver Jubilee, Golden Jubilee movies, or it turned out into Sholay or something, then I might have done another movie. But after the debacle, I was not tempted.
Can you tell me when Neela Devi came into your life and what it's been like being married to her?
25th of January, 1969. I rang her up. Unfortunately, my servant in the house knew her number, otherwise history would have been different. I wouldn't have rung her up. But I did ring her up and I talked to her for 5 hours. I proposed to her and I asked her to come over and be my wife. And she kindly agreed to do that after conferring with her family. And I rang up my parents in the morning. I rang up Rajji, everybody. Please come over, I'm getting married. So that's the pity of it all. I've been married twice. मैं कभी घोड़ी पे नहीं चढ़ा. Honestly, बड़ी तमन्ना मेरी टुकड़ू टुकड़ू मैं फिल्मों में चढ़ा हूँ पर जिंदगी में कभी घोड़ी पे नहीं चढ़ा. 2 शादियाँ कर चुका हूँ. I might take a 3rd chance also. मुझे कोई घोड़ी ला दे यार. So I got married this way. Geeta, I went the same way. I went to the temple early morning, 4 o'clock, got married. Here also I called her over. घर में मेरे in this house पंडित बुलाया, फेरे मारे, शादी की खत्म. And she's been with me for the last 38 years and she's been a wonderful companion and she's a darling of a girl.
एक stage आया जब when you turn very spiritual, isn't it?
There's not a stage, it's a gradual evolution, you know, you keep climbing. And if you can keep climbing, you'll reach some good heights. And when you reach some good heights, you'll find that the view from there is better. And it's nice to change. After some time, you want to see different things. You want to be on a different platform. And I enjoyed every moment of that. I am still enjoying every moment of it. Though he is no more with me, but he is very much with me. And
are you referring to your Guruji? You're talking about your Guruji?
I'm talking about my Guruji.
Okay.
That's right.
When did he come into your life?
1974. And he went away in 1984. So 10 years I was at his feet. And in 10 years, he took me. And I am happy to say that my family, and especially Neela, has been very, very conducive and cooperative. And because when the family is together, then you can, show your adulations and bow down to the same. Otherwise you go to, मैं जा रहा हूँ Malabar Hill and somebody is going to Kalba Devi. And I will go to a mosque and you will go to the Parsi dairy farm. So things become a little difficult. I have been very lucky in that the family was together in this. My son was married there. Babaji got him married there. And when my daughter got married, he had sent emissaries from there. They were here at the wedding to bless us and bless the couple. So I've been very lucky in that.
आपने आपका ड्रेसिंग का स्टाइल भी उस वक्त चेंज किया था ना? आप
I got
माला
into
पहनते थे
I got into pajamas and kurtas. Malas was all that Babaji gave me. Whatever, whatever I wore basically was malas, was what Babaji had given me. Everything. And there is his prasad, his blessings. You'll be surprised, even in New York, I had to wear a suit with a mala on top. A big mala. And I was very happy to wear it again this October 21st on my birthday. We had a little party for some friends. So I was wearing a jacket and I wore the mala on top, and my wife was happily surprised.
How did you shift back into jeans and shirt?
I got sick. 2003, I went to hospital. I had a pulmonary condition. The Dr. Udvadia at Beach Candy was treating me. It led to some infection. I landed up in the ICU. I was there for a month. And after they cut me open, I was on a ventilator and all that stuff. I eventually saw myself one fine morning in the kidney center, and my dialysis was happening, and I said, "What is this?" He said, "You lost your kidneys also." So I got back my lungs, but I lost my kidneys. So fair enough. And I've been going through this for the last 4 years, and it's all right. I go to hospital thrice a week for dialysis, and the rest of the 4 days are mine, and you don't know what I do in those 4 days.
So, wasn't it your daughter who got you back into?
And she got me to wear these clothes. Yes, we are talking about, because I lost so much weight in the hospital. As a matter of fact, they shaved off my beard and all that stuff. And my daughter, she threw out everything. And she got me some clothes, some togs. Here, you're going to wear pants from now on. So I'm now into pants and all that stuff. And I'm a little jazzy, and my wife gets jealous sometimes. What is this old 77-year-old man up to?
Oh, Mr. Kapoor, in your as a star, as the Junglee and Rebel star, etc., you had a very westernized image all through, isn't it? You wore western clothes. You were always very western in your.
I did, because I traveled a lot. I'd been to Singapore, Hong Kong, Japan, Tokyo. I mean, I used to go to these places. I used to pick up clothes. I was in London. I used to pick up clothes. I've been to Paris, Berlin. All the clothes that you saw in my movies in those days were my clothes. I had bought them for myself. I used to dress up specially. Even that jacket in Junglee is mine. So I had an eye for that. And I have an eye for it now again.